Mi nombre es Noemí Palomino Andrade. Yo tengo viviendo en Santa Rosa tengo como 15 años. Pero al otro día, en la madrugada, mis vecinas me tocaron, me dicen, vecina, despiértate, se está quemando Santa Rosa. Que no sé cómo explicarlo, ¿verdad? Pero ver el cielo en vez de azul estaba todo negro, patrullas, bomberos, el caos total. Pues todos los niños asustados, viendo qué hacían, y nosotros como papás, pues un poco de fuerzas, pero pues no, porque mirabas todo, estaba feo. Yo un momento sí pensé, dije, pues que Dios me bendiga, ¿verdad? Pero llega el momento que tienes miedo.
2 weeks after fires first broke out across Sonoma County, officials, nonprofits, and activists organized a town hall meeting to discuss the path forward for the Latino community. Noemi Palomino Andrade was one of about 150 people at the meeting. The fires spared Noemi's house, but she missed 2 weeks of work, and her son was hospitalized twice for severe asthma. Many who came had lost homes and jobs. I know that there's a lot of fear and sadness right now, said Ana Lugo. She told the crowd that this town hall was a chance to think about how the county would rebuild with the Latino community in mind. Though Latinos make up a third of the county's population, this was Sonoma's first ever Spanish language town hall. Much of the meeting was dedicated to addressing fear. For many undocumented immigrants, the panic of the fire was multiplied by the fear of being found and deported by immigration agents. Many chose to camp on beaches rather than turn over their names at evacuation shelters, according to County Supervisor Linda Hopkins. Now, as families look to rebuild, fear is still a barrier to recovery. Some fear that a housing crisis exacerbated by the fires will price them out of the area. Others have chosen not to apply for aid from the Federal Emergency Management Agency known as FEMA. They fear exposing the identity of an undocumented family member to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE.
So there's a disclaimer that said by enrolling into FEMA, your information may be shared with ICE. So this became very real and very disconcerting.
But despite these risks, the message from local officials was clear. Regardless of federal immigration policy, law enforcement officials and the county's lawyers promised to stand by the immigrant community throughout recovery. Alegria de la Cruz told undocumented residents not to be scared to go to the county's local assistance center. There is so much need in our community that we must go and ask questions with confidence and without fear, she said. County leaders say they hope that this town hall can be a first step to establish better dialogue and trust with the Latino community. At a nearby community garden, a hot meal awaited all of the families who had attended. Noemi was one of the women who prepared the food.
No trabajamos unos días, pero pues vamos a ver la forma de cómo se recupera la gente. Porque los biles y la renta no te espera, tienes que pagarla. Lo bueno que hay lugares como aquí que ofrece comida para la gente, viene y agarra algo calientito. Y yo digo, pues aquí yo sé que mucha gente perdió muchas cosas materiales, pero pues primero darle gracias a Dios que tienen vida, o tenemos vida, ¿verdad? Y están los hijos bien, aunque sea un poquito con asma, ¿verdad? Pero pues tú sabes que después de una tragedia vienen consecuencias.
For the Peninsula Press, I'm Jackie Botts.